Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Planet Alien here on YouTube. Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you might remember this background. Look, there's Riverdale. Yep, you might remember this background. I am in my old room, which is a mess right now because my brother has kind of taken it over with his stuff. So right now it's a little messy, but you can't really see, so we good to go. But this room has the best light, and since I'm home, why not make my rand view in the room where I used to make my rand views continuously, or any Riverdale related videos. So yes, hello. Before I get started, let me just point out the shirt. Shane Dawson shirt. It's fucking everything. I literally cannot get enough of his shirts. He's the only, well, him and Rylan actually, because I own both of Rylan's shirts, and then I own, oh my god, the conspiracy one, and then this one. I'm obsessed. Shane Dawson makes the best shirts. Any Shane Dawson shirt that comes out, I basically buy as soon as possible. As soon as I saw Andrew with that conspiracy hoodie, I was like, wait, did he get that made for himself? So I searched it up, and it turns out it's actually part of Shane's new merch, I guess. And I was like, yes! So I got the shirt. Because, I mean, the hoodie, $40, can't really. No, thank you. I'll just get the shirt. Plus, I like shirts better. But I will I will leave the link in the description if you want to buy this shirt or any of Shane Dawson's shirt. I think this one is probably by far the coolest fucking shirt ever. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I want to live in it. So yeah, I'll leave the link down below. Check him out. I love Shane Dawson, so I'm just gonna promote him for a sec. Okay, so if you are watching this, then you know that this is going to be my rand view of episode 15 of Riverdale. I know last rand view, I accidentally said episode 15 when I meant 14, whereas this rand view, I actually do mean episode 15 rand view. But before we get into that, because I got a lot to say, I also got some things on Twitter that people asked, because I put a little video. If anybody wanted to ask me anything or wanted me to talk about anything, then I was going to talk about in this video. So I have some Twitter things to talk about. I have the episode to talk about. But before that, let me just say something else. So Monday, I was really looking forward to meeting Hero Phineas Tiffin, who is going to be Hardin Scott in After. I wanted to meet him so bad. Now, I have been out of the game, you know, the staying in long lines, the going to the premieres. I have been out of that game because I've been upstate, so I've been out of this game where I used to go down to the city and stand in line for hours to get a book signed, or to get into an early screening, or to even get into a premiere. You know, I would stand for hours upon hours. So I've been out of the game for a while, so of course that night at 1:50, I was like, man, I feel like people are going to start lining up already. I just feel it. And we got there, and people started lining up at 5 a.m., but then I heard people also started lining up at 3 a.m. to get the book and wristband at 9 a.m. So there was people there from 3 a.m. and on all the way till 9 a.m. to get the wristband. So by the time I showed up, the books were still there, but the wristbands were gone. But then the books were gone, which is fine because I can pre-order. I was heartbroken, let's just say. The next day, I was actually depressed a little bit. I mean, don't judge me, but come on. If you want to meet someone so badly, and it's not just for his looks, I just really want to meet him, then you would understand. But it just wasn't meant to be. It will happen another time, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. But needless to say, I was very sad because it was the only thing I was really looking forward to coming down here, as sad as that sounds. But, you know, what are you going to do? Not everything works out the way you want. So anyways, why I wanted to say that is because that night I decided to impulse buy a little bit. I already did the whole 2 After shirts, don't judge me. But I also bought a magazine. Now, I didn't just buy it. I'm going to show you. It came in this box, which I'm keeping it in. I can't live without this in my universe. Oh, so true. Why does the UK have awesome fucking names for their magazines? So, I didn't get this just for Hero. I mean, I did buy it because of Hero. I've been wanting to buy this, but I forgot all about it. And then I was watching a video, and this was shown, and I was like, oh, I forgot. So I went to the website, and I pre-ordered it. Got here pretty fucking quick, because it comes from, the UK, I guess. And I mean, Now, yes, of course, Hero is the main attraction, but Wonderland, that is the coolest fucking name for a magazine. That would, like, literally be my magazine dream. Like, I just love the name Wonderland. So, yes, as you can see, I bought this. A little pricey, but it is big. And on the plus side, this is Riverdale related, so we're about to get into it. On the plus side, wait, let me put my little thing down first. On the plus side, we got Cole Sprouse and Haley Lou Richardson. I love them. They're so adorable. So yes, as you can see, look at our juggie. There's our jug. And then, let's go to one more page. Here we go again. Like, so, I mean, yes, I got it for Hero. I did not know Cole Sprouse and Haley Lou Richardson was in it. I know they did this photo shoot. I just didn't know it was for Wonderland. So that was an added bonus. But... an even more added bonus, which I don't know if I'm going to put this up because at college people are going to think, oh god, you're a little naughty buddy. But also, that came with the magazine, is this poster of Hero. Or this poster of Hero. Yes, I'm in heaven. But needless to say, it helped me a little in getting over not meeting him, you know? And I wanted it, so I bought it. So yeah, it was kind of impulsive, but whatever. Deal. So anyways, let's get into this episode because I have a lot to say. But first, let me get my doggy because I put them outside, so let me bring them in. Okay, they want to stay out longer. Now, as you guys all know, I am known for writing tons and tons of notes, basically. I don't know. I write down things that I don't even need to write down, but like, just in case I forget, at least I have it written down so I can remember. But a lot of it I remember. Like, let's start with Gladys fucking Jones. Oh, yeah, the best mother in the world. Yeah, she's the greatest, isn't she, though? I fucking hate Gladys. Ah! I fucking hate her. Like, are you serious? You know. Oh, I hate. First off, let's just start with the first beginning of the episode. You know, this is the titled 50 because FP is turning 50. Well, the beginning of the episode starts with, you know, Jughead writing about the American dream, which his mom later refers to as having a drug business. That's the American dream? Okay, let me just run out and get into drugs, you know, because that's the American dream, especially when you're behind bars for it, right? Or dead. Yeah, it's still the American dream, huh? Still, yeah. But when I was like, when Jughead was narrating, I love Jughead so much. Like, he's such a good person. Like, he's the best. Jughead is my favorite. I'm sorry. I just love Jughead so fucking much. I really do. I love him so fucking much. Has nothing to do with Cole. I just fucking love Jughead. I am Jughead. Like, I love Jughead. But anyways, so in the beginning of the episode, Jughead is narrating the American dream, you know, and to his dad, the American dream is a mother and a daughter and a son and a loyal dog. And I'm like thinking, the only two loyal people in that room are the dog and you, Jughead, because Jellybean here, who is later, because at the end of the episode, Jughead's like, well, I'm going to save Jellybean and run my mom out of town. Are you in to bed, you know? And I'm like, honey, Jellybean don't need saving. She knows what's going on. She's playing you and your dad, and I hate it. Like, I understand that the mom left with Jellybean because of the dad, because FP was in a bad place. I understand that, but Jellybean, like, totally just... she honestly doesn't even seem to care. It's like she's just using her dad. And so when I heard Jughead said he was going to save Jellybean and run his mom out of town, I'm like, dude, Jellybean is with your mom on this. Like, she's doing this with your mom. Not saying she's, like, actually doing work with her, but she knows what your mom's doing. She's on board with it. She's playing your dad so your mom can do this. And that's another thing I hate. It's like, I hate that she's like, oh, wait, hold on. He said, your dad has got a sweet gig now. And it's like, yeah, it is sweet for you, huh? Because you want to get in the drug trade business, and it helps to have a husband who's a sheriff. If FP wasn't already trying to get his life together, you're just trying to tear it down. He is finally at a place where he's happy. And he actually thinks you and Jellybean are there for him and for Jughead. But no, you might be a little bit, but you're mostly there for the drug business. And what gets me even fucking more, it's fucking Gladys using FP to keep Jughead quiet. How fucking dare you? That is your son that you love so much, that you're doing this for your son, Jelly Bean, but yet here you are fucking telling your son, well, you don't want your dad to fall off again. You don't want him to get in that bad place again if you tell him. I mean, how psychotic can you be? Like, what the fuck? How can you say that, like, to your son? Like, you literally are making him not tell his dad by guilting him into thinking if you tell him, he might go back to drinking. Ugh! 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 FP would not be cool with this. I'm sorry, but FP's gonna find out sooner or later, and it's not gonna be good. And yes, Jughead is taking her down, because I had a poll on my Instagram. I was like, do you think Jughead will go easy on her? Do you think Jughead will just go just as hard on her as Hiram? Do you think he'll care, not care? Of course, I thought he'd care, and I hoped that he would go as hard on her as he did Hiram, and bitch, he is. Okay, Gladys? Thank God Veronica told Betty, who told Jughead. Thank God. And then, of course, Sweet Pea and Fangs found out some information which further confirmed what the truth is, which is Gladys came here to take over Hiram's business. If Hiram wasn't bad enough, now Gladys is taking over. Because what do we need? Oh yeah, we need more drugs. So people can go killing the Red Paladin. Like, what the fuck? Like, of course, it was Hiram who sent out all those cards. He sent out 12, 3 to Warden Norton, 9 to Tallboy to distribute among the most fanatic fucking players, which all appeared, I mean, looking all like fucking superhero-like, or I don't even know. They were in their getup. It was like, it was a sight to see. But, yeah, like, damn. Oh, yeah, so Hiram, of course, you know, started that whole shit, which, I mean, we kind of guessed. I think that was a really smart idea to have. I was really, like, Betty was so nervous for Archie, which I love. I just love Betty and Archie. But I really think that was a smart idea. You know, Jughead is super fucking smart. Jughead's like, I love Jughead, Archie, and Betty scenes. Like, if we had scenes of just them, I would be so happy. I just love Betty and Archie and Jughead scenes. Like, they're iconic, okay? Those three are the best duo ever. Like, I just love them together, and I love Jughead and Archie romance. I just love them. But anyways, yeah, so they decided to come up with this plan because obviously, you know, people are still, like, that's scary, dude. There's cards out there telling people to kill you, Archie, you know, and he's sitting in the diner, like, looking around like, it could be any one of these people around you could be someone who's trying to kill you. A little kid tried to kill you. So who's to say it couldn't be your neighbor or your best friend or your teacher who tries to kill you next? That's scary, dude. So they did something smart, which is they had a challenge. You come and you fight the Red Paladin. If you lose, then that's it. The quest is done. If you win, then you win the quest. So basically, Archie had to go up against a lot of people. Like, it was a lot of people. Because he was taking some hits, dude. Like, he was taking some hits. Like, when that dude bit him, what the fuck is this? The dude literally bit him in the shoulder. That was so fucking crazy. That's disgusting, first off. Because that dude's probably on Fizzle Rocks. So who knows what's in his fucking system. But he literally bit him. This big-ass dude bit Archie. I was like, oh, that is so weird. I was like, what is this, a zombie apocalypse? Like, it was cool, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying it was, they shouldn't have included it, because I liked it. But, like, he bit the fucker. Like, he really bit him. Like, you pussy-ass bitch. What do you think, that's gonna kill him? Well, if he went for the neck, he really could have got his jugular, so he could have killed him. But, like, it's fist. Because Betty was smart. She was like, no weapons, hand-to-hand combat, and he only takes on one challenger at a time. Betty's smart, because hello, you can't exactly take on like fucking 12 different people at once. It was hard enough doing it separately. Jesus, he's only one dude. But yeah, my Archie came out better than ever, bruh. I just don't feel like things are over yet. I just don't. And as much as I'm gonna admit this, as much as I'm loving Hiram being so accommodating and nice to Archie, and I'm loving the Archie and Hiram scenes, he did give him in the gym, which I'm not sure why, but he did give him the gym, you know, and he seems sincere about wanting to have this, what is it called? Oh my God. He seems sincere about wanting to have this, truce. But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't fucking know if that's true. Because when he gave him the gym keys and then Archie was like debating on taking them, I was like, Archie, don't take him, because Archie, maybe you shouldn't take him. Oh, don't take him, maybe you shouldn't take him. And I knew he was going to take him, because he doesn't think there's any strings attached, like Hiram said. You know, he's thinking Hiram's trying to make up for everything he did, because so far Hiram has kept his word. He helped him get to the players who were after Archie. He helped him have a place to fight the players, which the least he could fucking do after trying to kill him and his dad. Like, fuck, man. But it's like, when he gave him the keys and Archie took them, I don't know, like, Hiram, he didn't really have a face. Like, I don't know. Hiram just is so shady that I can't trust him. I still don't trust him. As much as he seems to be doing right by Archie and he is keeping up this truce, I don't know why he gave him this gem. And I still am really nervous that maybe Hiram isn't going to keep the truce. Like, I feel like he is, but at the same time, you never know with Hiram. And it is kind of, like, odd that he gave him the gem. I'm just curious as to why, and I get it, the least he could do, but at the same time, like, why? Like, I guess, you know, Archie is into, like, fighting now and getting out that aggression. It's just, like, I don't know, taking something from Hiram like that, it just doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't. I don't know. I just don't trust Hiram. I don't. Like, I never will. And so, like, even though he seems to be doing right by Archie, I'm like, I feel like something else, man. I just feel like, I don't know, the Red Paladin, I don't know if that's over yet. I feel like this quest, these journeys are still fucking going on, dude. Because obviously Archie is like the center of this game, because even one of the players said, it's an advanced quest. You have to prepare for it. You can't just do it. And it's like, fucking A, dude, you're killing a person. Like, Jesus, like, okay. But, like, it's such a big deal. And that's, like, the main thing. Like, everyone's trying to kill Archie. And it's like, so it's kind of like it's centered around Archie. But I guess it was Hiram who started it. But is Hiram the Gargoyle King? You know? Or is the Gargoyle King someone else? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I feel like Hiram is the Gargoyle King, but also I feel like he's not. Because I still always go back to that moment. I don't remember the episode. But do you guys remember? He's in his study drinking, and then he's talking to the Gargoyle King standing right in front of his desk. And I'm like, wait, is this Hiram seeing himself as the Gargoyle King? Or is this the Gargoyle King, and this is Hiram just talking to him? Like, what exactly is the Gargoyle King? Like, I'm so fucking intrigued. Like, honestly, this is the best ever. Like, this is harder than the Black Hood, because the Black Hood, that was a little easier to figure out, but with this one, it's harder, because, like, who really is the Gargoyle King? Is there really a Gargoyle King? Like, is it maybe just the cult, but they're using the Gargoyle King as an excuse? You know, the farm, I mean, not the cult. You know, of course, you know, next episode we get a Heathers musical, and of course, what is the farm doing? Oh yeah, they're trying to get people they're using the musical to get people into the farm. I mean, the cult. Yeah, because it's a fucking cult. Like, oh, you already got Kevin, Jesus! Like, oh man, and then Cheryl and Evelyn look like they're about to have a head-to-head. Like, I can't wait for next episode. Like, yes, I'm living for a Heathers musical. Betty, Veronica looking fine as fuck. Like, I can't wait for them. Can't wait for my boys in it, whatever. Like, I'm excited. But, like, of course, the farm, gotta get more people. Gotta get more people, you psychotic bitch. Ugh, soon we'll meet Edgar. Ugh, you know what gets me? Is, first off, I'm mad that that house didn't burn down. Damn it! That house should have burned down. I really wanted Betty's house to burn down. And now Gladys and FP and Jughead and Jellybean are gonna live in it? That's so fucking weird. That is so weird. That is, like, out of Bizarro. That's like Twilight Zone right there. And then Fred saying, oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy that you're gonna be my neighbor. And I'm just like, you're dead, man. Like, in real life. Like, that's really fucking sad. Like, he said that, I'm happy to be your neighbor, and he's dead, and we won't get to see them be neighbors. And it's really fucking sad. Like, fuck, man. I'm really sad over Luke Perry dying. And it's not just because of Riverdale. It's just in general. Like, that's such... Like, it's just sad. And then hearing that, oh, I'm happy we're gonna be neighbors. Like, but you're not. Ugh, it's just fucking sad. It's really fucking sad, and I hate it. Anyways... But yeah, it's gonna be fucking weird to have them living in the house. Like, it's fucking weird. It's so weird. I'm sorry. It's so weird. I could just see Jellybean in Betty's old room and Jughead and Polly's. It's just so weird. But what gets me is that yeah, but like I was saying, that fire should have burned down the whole fucking house. I wish it would have. Damn it. Damn, why couldn't it burn down the whole house? The only cool thing is Jughead and Archie would be neighbors, but even so, like, no. No. Of all people, I should have known the anonymous buyer was fucking Gladys. Like, she didn't know whose house it was and shit. Bitch, please. But anyways, you know what's fascinates me is, Alice is all about letting the past go. The house is the past. This is all the past. Let's go to the farm. And yet, FP isn't the past? Because I'm pretty sure he is. But he's not. Because right now, it doesn't seem like he's the past to you. Because right now, he just broke things off so he could give it another try at Gladys, who he's still married to. Wait till you find out why she's really here, FP. You won't be loving her anymore. Because we all know he does love Alice. He does. But what is he going to do? Gladys is back. She's the mother of his children. Of course, you're going to go back to the mother of your children. Of course, it's natural. I mean, it's a natural thing. He wants to do what's best for his family. I get that. But FP and Alice, hello. Like, hello. But I just found it so interesting that she's so, like, she's seen her prophecy. She's seen what she's supposed to do, her purpose. She has to get rid of the past. The house is the past. Hal is the past. And yet FP isn't. Like, are there certain rules that you get to follow and break in this fucking farm? Like, I just found that odd. Which, I'm glad FP isn't her past, because no, he shouldn't be. Like, FP and Alice should be together. Like, I think he does, of course, still have feelings for Gladys, especially since she is the mother of his children. But at the end of the day, I think he loves Alice. He does. But he's going to do what's best for his family, and so that's why Phallus is now over. Great. Because he's going to try out Gladys. Oh, I hate Gladys trying so hard. Oh, I just want to do everything for my family. I'm just here to be a good person. Yeah. No, you're not, bitch. Ugh, I hate Gladys. Oh my God. Jughead, she tried to play Jughead, but Jughead, she was like, oh, I'm here for you guys. I just want us to be a family again. When you guys came to Toledo, it really made me think, and I just want to be a family again. And Jughead's like, is that true? Because he's like, I don't really think so. And even when she said it was, he still was a little like, he knows something shady. He knows. But then, when he finds out about this whole Drughead business still going on, you know, this whole Fizzle Rock business still going on, those looks between him and Veronica, sorry, but like, I'm sorry, but those looks are really fucking tense. Like, woo! Like, bitch, if I had looks like that with someone, I would be like, ripping my clothes off for that person, because like, I'm waiting for the day where that just happens. Please let Veronica and Jughead happen. If the writers don't, that will be such a disservice to the show, honestly. Like, just let them, I don't care if they're endgame or not, just let them happen. Come on, dude, they have great fucking chemistry, and they're not even together, and they could be in a scene for like a minute, and it would be better than any scene in the whole entire show. Like, I'm sorry, but like, they have the, like, their looks. But when Jughead was riding along with FP, because now the serpents and gargoyle ghoulies, whatever you want to call them, who are now serpents, they are now law keepers. They will be doing the right thing, which I think is a good thing, but let's wait and see, because good things never seem to work out as good as we hope, especially in Riverdale, so we'll see how that goes. And let's not forget Kurt's still out there, you know, the really crazy fucking one. Oh, what about him trying to kill Archie? I just thought about that. Wouldn't he be one of the players who would get the card too? Like, don't you think he would be one of the players who got the card too? That's interesting. Huh. I don't feel like this is over. I just feel like things are still going on, and we're thinking they're over, but they're not over yet. I don't know, man. It's Riverdale. I just don't trust this shit. And with that guy Kurtz being out there, he's a loose fucking cannon, dude. He's, like, literally out of it. Like, he is full on in this game. The game is his life, is his belief, is his everything. But, what was I saying? Oh, man, I lost my train of thought. Hold on, let me... Oh, wait. I gotta let my dogs in. Okay, so I was saying, before I lost my train of thought, I was saying about the scene in the diner. So Jughead's riding along with FP because, you know, the serpents are now law keepers. So Jughead's obviously riding along with his dad. It's so great to see that. I love FP and Jughead. Like, the speech he gave, wow. Like, man, I, like, would cry. Like, That was a really good speech. Like, oh, I wanted him to tell her the truth, like tell about Gladys. But then again, you don't really want to say that in front of a room full of people. But also, he doesn't want to say it because look how happy his dad is. Oh, I feel so bad for FP. He's doing so good. Like, can he catch a break? He's happy right now. But that happiness is going to be taken away from him because he's going to find out the truth. And it's really going to fucking suck. Not only is his wife trying to take over the drug trade and use him because he's the sheriff, but also his daughter is using him to help her mother. Ah! Your own daughter, who you think really loves you and really cares and is really there for you, is really just helping her mom use you and get you to play along with this game, and that really fucking sucks. Anyways, so Jughead's riding along with FP. They get a call to go to Pops because some crazy Fizzle Rock druggers were there, you know. And FP says, yeah, they thought the drug trade business was done, you know. And FP's like, yeah, I've heard some whispers about someone trying to restart the candy store or whatever. And like, Jughead looks at Veronica, and I'm thinking, is he thinking like, oh, this is my mom? Because he's like, I wonder who it could be. And I'm like, in that moment, I'm like, does he think it's Gladys or he's thinking it's Hiram? And I was like, he's probably thinking it's Hiram Lodge, you know, of course. And Veronica's like, yeah, I wonder who. Like, you know, she says like, yeah, I wonder who it could be, you know. And so he's thinking Hiram, where she's like, dude, it's your fucking mom. I just can't say anything. But thank God she said it to Betty. But anyways, that whole scene, like, oh my God, those looks at each other and even like just damn, Jughead. Like, I gotta say this about Cole Sprouse. Not only is he a fucking phenomenal Jughead and he brings him to life to a T, but his looks are so spot on. You could just like read his face and you're like, oh, I know where you're headed, Juggy. I was gonna say Jughead or Juggy, but then I accidentally messed him. I know where you're headed, Juggy. Like, you just know, like, he knows. Like, Jughead is not stupid. I'm sorry. Even if you're his mother, he's not stupid. He's gonna be onto your fucking games. So, yeah, that moment, like, just those looks, I know it was kind of, like, it wasn't anything, like, sexual or anything, but, like, those looks, man, that tension, like, I'm even going to say this about Betty and Archie. Even they don't have those type of tense looks. Like, God, Jughead and Veronica just, they have, like, that built-up, like, sexual tension that's ready to explode without them even knowing it. Like, I can't wait till it happens. Please let it happen. If Jughead and Veronica do not happen at all, I am going to be so disappointed. Especially if Betty and Archie don't happen. Oh my God. Because, of course, Betty and Jughead are still together. Which, to be fair, honestly, I am over Betty and Jughead. Like, of course, I'm ready for them to break up and for things to start anew. Which I feel like they're probably not going to break up until maybe, like, season 4. Because since we got Veronica and Archie breaking up this season, we might not get another breakup until next season. But, like, I do hope they break up at some point. If not for Betty, I'm not just saying for Betty to get with Archie, but also for them to be single and maybe with other people. Like, I mean, at some point. Also, I would like them to find out that they do share a half-brother. Not, I know, oh, well, of course you do, because it would ruin their relationship. Which isn't the case. Some people wouldn't mind, you know. But I still would like them to know, like, Jesus, when's that going to come out? We never even got an explanation for the window scene, nothing. We are like, the writers just leave us hanging on a lot of things. They did it with the Black Hood storyline. Like, how the fuck did Hal get back there, hold Midge up, fucking nail her to a board, not have anybody hear, not have anybody see, she didn't scream. Like, how the fuck did he do this by himself? It was never explained. And it's like, it gets me. Because it should have been explained. Like, I understand, like, you could just, oh, well, Chick was probably helping him. But, because Chick did get away from the Black Hood, which no one really does. So, Chick getting away, he was working for the Black Hood, most likely. But, like, dude, like, that still gets me about the Black Hood. Like, how the fuck did he do it? Like, how? You know? And it's like the writers, oh, the Black Hood storyline's over with, but Hal Cooper's storyline is still going. But, like, I still want to know, like, you know, sometimes the writers just leave you with questions unanswered, and I get it. You're supposed to just kind of just take what you want from it, but, like, I'd like it explained sometimes. Jeez, it would help out a little. But anyways, so yeah, those looks were amazing. Of course, Betty and Archie. I love Betty being so protective of Archie. I just love them. Like, I just love, we didn't have, like, big Betty and Archie moments episode, but like just those little looks, just her being so protective, like she was, because when the bell was ringing and that guy kept still fucking hitting Archie, she's like, get off of him, you know, she yelled. And I was like, I know it's her best friend, but also like, so cute. Because I even said this on my Twitter. I was like, I hate to say it, but like, no, I don't hate to say it, but like, I'm just saying, now take it what you will. I know I'm a Betty and Archie fan, so of course I'm going to say this. But when Jughead, Veronica were offering their house to Betty, you know, for her to stay, and then Archie did, she had like a little bit of a different face with Archie, a little bit of a us sleeping together in the same house, you know, kind of face. Like, I don't know. Her face was just different with Archie. You can't deny it. When Jughead and Veronica offered their house, she had the certain face. But then with Archie, she kind of had like that sly smile face. Like, I don't know. It could mean nothing. It could mean everything. I'm just saying the face was a lot different than with Jughead and Veronica. Just saying, okay? But anyways, so moving on. What else do I have to say? Now let's move on to Veggie and Shoni. Oh, sorry. But I already knew trouble was a brewing for Shoni. I already saw that coming. Yeah, that just, Cheryl doesn't like not being in control, and also she doesn't like not being the center of attention. Let's just be honest. You know, Cheryl did this for Tony, but she didn't really think about what it meant and what it would do to their relationship, which, I mean, it doesn't have to do anything I understand she does want to spend a lot more time with the Pretty Poisons because they're her family now, you know, like she doesn't have the serpents, so she has them. And it is kind of shitty that she's working, but she's also singing with Veronica and having fun. And Cheryl's just like, really, dude? We just had a fight, but you had to go to work, so we couldn't talk. And now here you are singing and dancing and having a good time. And I'm coming to bring you some muffins or whatever to make up. Like, that hurts. I would be hurt. I'd be like, are you fucking serious? This is working? Like, really? Let me work here then. Fuck. But, yeah, so Cheryl obviously was trying to case the place. She meant for Tony to see, but I didn't really know that. I just noticed that Tony was like watching her like case the place, and I was like, finally, because anytime scenes like this happen, no one fucking notices, and I'm like, how do you not notice people casing the place, you know? But finally Tony actually noticed, but that was Cheryl's plan all along. So they ended up having some steamy sex in the speakeasy, which goals, I would too. Hello, yes. But that doesn't mean it was all happy endings at the end of the night, because Tony basically said, yeah, maybe it was too soon that I moved into the house. And she also gave Nana Rose money for rent. Yeah, for rent. So that was a big red flag for Cheryl. But then Tony saying that, maybe it was too soon we moved in, you know, because she does feel like that is Cheryl's. I understand that. She feels like it's Cheryl's place, not her and Tony's, you know. And so that caused even more trouble. So now Tony is, I'm guessing, going to be moving out. So I don't know where Cheryl and Tony are going. I love them personally. Of course, couples are going to have their ups and downs. And of course, they might break up. But I do think they'll get back together in the end. But right now, they're in hot water. Right now, it's not in a good place. Right now, Tony is so focused on the Pretty Poisons and working that Cheryl isn't getting enough attention like she likes. And she's not being in charge like she likes, which causes issues for Cheryl, which she then unleashes on other people. This case, Heathers the musical, she gets it her way because that's what she wants. So, you know, even though Kevin's like, farm, the farm is great, he's still like totally afraid of fucking Cheryl and is like, okay, we'll just do whatever, you know. It's like, damn, stick up to her. Fuck, you did it to Betty and shit, like, stick up to fucking her. But what else? Okay. I don't know. This Heathers musical ain't gonna work out like Cheryl's hoping, and it's gonna be a lot of tension between Cheryl and Tony. Like, yeah, they're not headed in a great place. I think they might break up. Hopefully not. I love them. Don't get me wrong. But they are right now going through a troubling time, and I think it's gonna end. I think it's gonna lead to them maybe separating for just a little bit, maybe just kind of, you know, not being together anymore, which is not going to be a good thing, especially for someone like Cheryl, who's not good with those kind of things. Oh, it's just, see, Cheryl, I love her. I really, she has her moments. She does. And she's a great character, but she's also one of those characters that's a loose cannon and is all that is a loose cannon and is all for themselves most of the time and will do whatever it takes to get what they want, no matter who they hurt or what they do. So that really scares me. So yeah, Cheryl and Tony, troubles are brewing. Now Veronica and Reggie. I totally understand where Reggie's coming from. Reggie's doing a lot for Veronica. First, let me say this. Reggie was like, do you even think we'd be together if it wasn't for the speakeasy? And I knew the answer before Veronica even said probably not. I knew the answer no. Because obviously no. Because Reggie, you weren't the greatest dude. I'm sorry, but you weren't the greatest guy for the longest time. And working at the speakeasy and really being there, Veronica got to see you in a new light and got to see this different person. And you've really grown into a great guy. And so that's really what made you two kind of get together. So yeah, if it wasn't for the speakeasy, she probably never would have gave you that chance to maybe like show her a different side of you. And also you guys never would have really hung out enough to, you know, get comfortable with each other, to be with each other. So I do think it's true if it wasn't for the speakeasy. But I mean, it's not in the way that he thinks. It's just that you weren't always the greatest person, Reggie. I mean, and working with Veronica showed her how great you are. And it really growed him as a person into this amazing person, an amazing guy. And it's like, I love that, you know, and I love Veronica and Reggie. And I understand, you know, she just got out of this big thing with Archie, which, I mean, he has no problem getting together with someone. Him and Josie, geez, they have no problem. So Veronica, I think you should be happy. But anyways, so I just want to put that little part because it is true. But with that said, when Reggie was like, I just want to matter. And it's like, oh, I felt that. Like, dude, because I mean, really, I understand. Like, he wants to be a business partner, which I personally don't think is a bad idea. He's done a lot for Veronica. And I'm not saying she forced him to, but he's done a lot for Veronica. He's been through a lot for Veronica. He's gave up his pride and joy for Veronica. I mean, he's done so much. And of course, he'd like to be business partners. And like her, when Belo, or however you say it, said, she said, no one can walk on water in my place besides me. And it's like, okay, but like, dude, come on. Like, and then her offering Reggie more money, but it's like, it's not the money. It's just Reggie wants to feel like he's important, like he matters, like he's not just your errand boy. And I get that. And also at the same time, Veronica's dealing with her own stuff. She's trying to pay off her dad. She's trying to pay off Gladys. She's trying to keep her business afloat. She's trying to just do all these things. And right now, having a business partner in her mind isn't the best idea. And also, this is her place, and she wants it to be her place. But I also don't think it would be a bad idea if Reggie decided to be a business partner with Veronica. If Veronica did decide that was something to do, I don't think it would be such a bad idea. I really don't. Because, like, she can't lose Reggie. Like, Reggie, man, Reggie and Veronica together, they really make it work. They get things done. Like, Veronica does on her own, too. Don't get me wrong, she's a badass chick. But her and Reggie are really good together. They work really good together. And they kind of already are, like, business partners. So, like, I felt for Reggie. It's like, I just want to matter. And she's like, Veronica's like, you do. And it's like, but he doesn't feel that way. He just feels like an errand boy. And I get that. And it's like, I don't want... You know, of course I don't want Veronica and Reggie to break up. Well, it's like they're having casual sex, but then they're also dating, so I don't know which is which. But, like, I don't want either one to stop. But, like, I also don't want Reggie to stop working at the speakeasy. Like, I want him to continue there. I am happy that she got back his car. I knew she would do that. I could tell when he was like, I just wanted, you know, something of mine back. I just wanted my car back, you know. I could tell that she was going to get it back for him. I could tell because, of course, that's just Veronica. She's going to do it. And it's the least she can do. I mean, that's his baby, dude. Like, get his car back for him, please. And she did, thank God. So that was a plus. But, like, see right there, trouble, Veronica and Reggie. Reggie doesn't feel like he's, you know, being valued as much as he should. And Veronica is dealing with her own stuff while also trying to make him feel valued, but she can only do so much. So they're both in the right. It's just, oh, God, so much trouble with these things. Like, damn. Like, Veronica and Reggie don't even get that many scenes, but when they do, it's like fighting. No, I'm joking. But, like, no, it's just like Archie and Josie are together, and it's like Veronica and Reggie are like casual sex, but then boyfriend and girlfriend. It's like, I don't know. But anyways, So yeah, I love Veronica and Reggie. I mean, of course, Veronica and Jughead and Betty and Archie are my OTPs forever and ever. But that's not to say I don't love Veronica and Reggie, because I do. Love, love, love them. Way more than Veronica and Archie. Thank God that's over with. Oh my God, that was the best. That has been the best part of the show so far, is them ending. Because, like, just seeing them, like, since they've been separated, it's just been so much better. Especially in these recent episodes, it's just been so good. It's been good, man. It's been good. Even though Archie jumped in a relationship already. But, whatever, of course, because he wants to apparently define the relationship next episode from what I heard in the promo. And it's like, okay. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not against Josie and Archie. It's just like, why can't Archie be single? Jesus! It's always girl to girl to girl to girl to girl to girl to girl. And it's like, damn, just be single for 5 fucking seconds. Like, But anyway, that's fine, Archie and Josie, whatever. Also, next episode, we find out that Hermione and Hiram are separating, which is no shocker. But also, like, who's Veronica going to go with? Her dad? Her mom? Who knows? I'm curious who's she going to go with. But yeah, they're separating. No surprise. I thought he would have had it killed by now, but thankfully not. I mean, I guess that works out because, even though I don't like her either now because, bitch, please, trying to frame FP. Like, who the fuck you think you are, bitch? Sorry, but don't come for FP. Like, do not come from FP. Okay? Okay, so that was my ran view of episode 15. I think I pretty much covered everything I could think of. I'm now going to go into the Twitter portion of this, where people ask me some things. So if you want to continue watching, please do, because it is going to be about this episode, but also someone asked me about episode 5. So let's get into this. At Ty and Tandy, love it. Cloak and Dagger, if you have not watched it, watch season 1. Season 2 is coming out soon in April. She asked, what did you think of the Barchi reunion in 305? Girl. I was squealing. I was screaming. I was like, ah! Literally, I was that. Like, literally, I was that. That my friends had to be like, okay, calm down. But, like, no. When they, oh my God, the looks. And it's like, what took you so long? And it's like, I could ask you the same thing. And it's like, oh, I just love it. Like, Betty cares so much for Archie. I never will forget when she's like, this isn't a game, Jughead. This is Archie's life. And I'm just like, yeah, girlfriend. I know it's her best friend, but still, man, those looks, that's more than best friend looks. I'm sorry. Like, literally, the thought of losing Archie is, like, terrifying to her. Like, she could never. Like, I'm just saying, like, that reunion scene was, like, oh, so good. Like, the writers did us good on that. We actually got a good fucking Barchi scene. Like, that was really fucking good. Like, those looks, her taking care of him, her being like, Arch, you're bleeding, and like, oh, I just loved it. I loved it. Like, I honestly can't say anything else. Like, honestly, the looks alone just got me in that scene. Her smiling at him smiling at her. That was an A+ scene. Because, like, they could have picked anyone else to rescue Archie, but they let it be Betty. And thank you, writers, finally. Because it should be Betty. Like, oh, I fucking love that reunion. That was, like, one of the best reunions ever. I fucking love that reunion, man. Ugh, I could watch that scene so many times, literally. Like, I could watch it so many fucking times. Okay. At Twin Mama's World, Crystal said, do you think they are gearing up for a love triangle between Archie and Betty? Oh, wait. Do you think they are gearing up for a love triangle between Archie, Betty, and Jughead? So, that's the first one, so let me answer that. Maybe. Honestly, I'm not opposed. But then again, I love Jughead and Archie's friendship. Like, more so than even Betty and Veronica's friendship. So, like, I don't know. Like, I'm down for a love triangle between Betty, Archie, and Jughead, because obviously it's not going to be Veronica. So, it could be Archie, Jughead, and Betty, honestly. If there is a triangle, that would be the triangle. And then Gladys, FP, and Alice. Well, kind of right now, it's not even FP and Alice anymore. It's just Gladys and FP. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I honestly, yeah, I could see a love triangle between Archie, Betty, and Jughead, but then again, the writers, I don't know, maybe they don't want to go down that route, maybe they don't want to, like, ruin the friendship between Archie and Jughead, I don't know, but they maybe could do it in a way that's not going to ruin friendships, hopefully. I definitely think if there was going to be a love triangle, it would be these three, and I am totally down to see that. But it'd be so weird, like, I don't even know, like, how you go about it, but I'm intrigued. Like, honestly, if there was a love triangle, let it be Archie, Betty, and Jughead. Just don't ruin Betty and Jughead, or Archie and Jughead's friendship, because I need their friendship, okay? Like, no, I need them. I need my Jarchie. My Jarchie. Sounds so weird when you say it. Jarchie. Jughead and Archie. Okay, next question. And how do you think they'll write off Fred? Rest in peace, Fred. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. Oh, so sad. How do you think they'll write him off? Honestly, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious as to if they're going to have Molly Ringwald come back, if she's willing to take the place of Fred, because obviously someone's going to have to take care of Archie unless he's just going to live in the house by himself with the dog. I don't think that's exactly what's going to happen. I mean, then again, you know, FP and them are going to be right next door, since they're apparently moving into the old Cooper house, which is fucking weird, dude. It's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. Okay, but it's fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. Ugh. And then just saying, Jellybean could be sleeping in the room where Jughead and Betty have had sex multiple times. Just saying. Ugh. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just fucking weird. It's just weird. But how they'll write off Fred, honestly, I don't know. I mean, how do you explain Fred just being gone? Like, really, Fred's not that type of dude to just pick up and leave. Like, how do you explain it? Like, honestly, I wish I knew how they were going to write him off, but I am just as curious as you are, because how do you write off someone like Fred Andrews, who would never be the type of person to leave, especially his son? God, that fucking sucks. Sorry, I can't answer that better. She also asked, I love Phallus, and I think at some point they'll end up married. Agreed. I do think FP and Alice are endgame. I do 100% believe it. I mean, of course, when FP finds out about the Gladys thing, that's over with. And also, he does love Alice. I think he loves her more than Gladys. I think just with Gladys, because they share children, he feels like he has to love her. But I think he truly does love Alice. That's very clear. I do think FP and Alice are going to get back together. Hopefully, Alice will by then be fucking off this farm shit, and Gladys will be long gone. But I do see FP and Gladys getting back together, and yeah, I do think they'll get married eventually. Honestly, they probably will. I think they are endgame, and I could totally see them getting married. Oh my god, I could see them getting married, like a small, like, ceremony with just, like, a few, like, Baby Betty and Jughead and Archie, like, just few people. Or maybe just going maybe just going down to City Hall and just, like, getting married. I could see that. Oh my god, I see it. I see it. Yep. I see it. Oh, wait. Let me see. Oh, okay. Now, this isn't really a question, but when I tweeted about the drug trade business and about Jughead, do you think he'll go easy on his mom since it is his mom, or do you think he'll go hard on her because of Hiram? Crystal also said, I don't know, I think Jughead has been an ass this season. And honestly, I don't agree. I think Jughead kind of lost it a little bit there, especially in the game. He was really kind of losing it. But I don't think he's really been an asshole. I mean, he's really been there for Archie, you know. I mean, he still is really there for Archie. But, I mean, he went on this, like, he was with Archie on this trip because he didn't want him to go by himself, and he wasn't going to let him be by himself. Like, I don't think Jughead has been an ass this season. I mean, Jughead, of course, has his moments. Everyone does. But I think out of everyone, Jughead is just the best. He's just the best. Like, I don't think he has been an asshole. But that's just my opinion. I mean, you have your own, of course. But I am glad that he's going to go super hard on his mom. He's going to get her right the fuck out of town. Yes! I would do the same, to be honest, though. Like, literally, they just did all this fucking work to end the drug trade business by Hiram, but now it's being picked up by his mother. Isn't this great? Sorry, Ma, but you going down. Okay, next person. At Victoria106_ said, I've missed you. Thank you. I've missed being here. I love making these videos. Like, I'm so happy. I think, like, this is the third one I've actually did consecutively in a row. Like, I'm actually keeping up. So, let's keep that power going, honey. Woo! No. She said, do you think anything will happen in the last episode with Barchi? Now, I haven't really heard anything about, like, the last episode or anything coming. Like, I haven't really heard anything. So, I don't really know. But, I mean, we have a few more episodes to go. Like, not a few, but quite a few more episodes to go. So, I don't know. Like, I gotta wait and see it more, like, the episodes keep going on. Because the writers did say that Jellybean and Gladys were going to cause trouble for FP and Alice and Jughead and Betty. Now, we already know it caused trouble for FP and Alice. They're, you know, them breaking up and him getting back with Gladys. There you go. But how is it causing trouble for Jughead and Betty? Because I have yet to see that. So, that's apparently going to come into play, I'm guessing. in these episodes coming on. So I'm guessing something's going to happen with Betty and Jughead. Maybe she turns to Archie, maybe something happens, maybe another kiss, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I think because they did say that Gladys and Jellybean were going to cause trouble for also Betty and Jughead, and we haven't seen that yet. So I'm waiting to see what trouble exactly is she going to cause. Because as of right now, they're working together to take her down, but things could change. It's Riverdale. You don't know what's going to fucking happen. But yeah, so I can't really say what if anything will happen in the last episode or what I think will happen. I do think like we're gonna get more Barchi scenes, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going yet. I gotta see the next 3 episodes because right now, I would hope the season finale gives us something Archie and Betty. Maybe the season finale will be like Archie and Betty like about to like kiss or something and then it ends. I don't know. Like I could like maybe Barchi starts at the end of the season, but then again I feel like we're gonna have to wait till season 4 for Betty and Jughead to break up. But then again, Gladys and Jellybean are supposed to cause trouble for Betty and Jughead, so where's that trouble when it's coming? What's it gonna do to their relationship and what that means for Archie and Betty? So we're gonna have to stay tuned. Like I'm looking forward to that. Let me see. Anything else? Okay. Oh wait. Okay. So that was all the questions. I hope you enjoyed them. Sorry this is such a fucking long video, but I hope you still enjoyed it. Yeah, I fucking, God, I love Riverdale so much. I can't wait for the next episode. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review of episode 15. And yeah, that's just about it. That's all I can think to say. And yeah, Gladys, get the fuck out of town. I hate you. And I know Jellybean's a kid, but I don't like you either. Get out of town. Like, so mad. So mad. And the house should have burned down. Damn. But it wasn't meant to be burned down because there's other things in the works. But man, is it not just so fucking weird they're going to be living in the Cooper house? That just gets me. It's so fucking weird. And like, Fred. Like, I am so, like, I don't even know how they're going to write him off. Honestly, how do you write him off? How do you even make it? Like, what, he had to go away on business and then he never comes back? That makes no sense. That wouldn't work. Oh, it's so sad. But anyways, hope you enjoyed my review. Sorry this long video. If you stayed to the end, thank you very much. And yeah, if you want to follow me on any of my platforms, I'll link that down below, along with the link for this shirt and any other Shane Dawson shirt you might want to buy, because yes, check it out. It is the fucking best. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week.